Now this is my topic, how I build a PyCon APAC web, and my name is Christian, and this is my personal website URL. And the whole concept I'm going to present is minimum viable web, because we have many more people, human resource, and actually, we have many more team to build the whole site. So actually, it's a challenge to the whole team, I think. And yes, my name is Yang. This is my ID on Twitter, Bitbucket, and GitHub. And I'm a Taiwan organizer, and yeah, web and I work in biideal coder, or as this is TO, you can say that. And this is my history, so forget it. So how I became a web actually is kinda by accident. Nah. Okay, it's this name because I was web in 2012 and 2013, and so this year we have a huge challenge to make a big one. So I'll take this journey and go on it. And this slide outline will introduce some about our teamwork, our website architecture, what's happening in Django and Mezzanine, and so the current result and the future, what I think about we can do better. About the teamwork, at the beginning, my imagination is a perfect team, the awesome team in Taiwan, the best web team we can achieve, and in the end, the realistic is everybody is busy, and even the best team member, we are so busy, including myself. It's really hard to work like a business team and have full time to do the web. But actually, this is well known by volunteer corporation. Anyway, so but one of my interesting recall now. So during the operation, the web team has 0 meeting, and so we almost work by the Trello, mail list, and probably some many more complications. So it's pity actually. So because we have 0 party to have like before and something meeting together. So if there is a feature, I think I will hold endless meetings and have all the food. Okay. So the coworker, as I say, we have Bitbucket and we use Git, and actually there's a fight between Git and Mercurial, but due to the easier for designer to work with us, our designer is using Git, and I think that's a big point to our decision. Actually, so many people use Git, so I think that's a fair choice. And we use Trello, Slack. So that's a very interesting service. Like if you have heard about Campfire and HipChat. Actually, it's not just a replacement for Facebook chat or MSN Messenger or Line or what, or Skype or Hangout. Actually, I think the online children is a new cooperation way to cooperate with the people local and remote or globally, and they will get some very different information in the children, like build field, like testing field, like like century error, something like that. And of course, we still use email. So I'll go on. Actually, because I have a colleague in my office co-worker with me, the our designer, So most of our communication may be just directly work with my colleague in the office. That's the really quick way, so we can deny it. So in 2012, our system is based on Simpson. I think in Japan, I saw in this year, and all in American, Canada, they all use this Simpson system to build a conference website. It's a powerful, large, monster system. And so this year, I am thinking about an easier way to handle the system, but I couldn't say it's better, but it's smaller, I can say. So we use Mezzanine, yes. But next year, it depends on destiny, I think. Yeah. So I will introduce Mezzanine later. So as an architect code, I didn't code actually in 2013, and I think things was really well because I assigned things finished or not finished. Anyway, I think it's fine. But in this year, I code, and well, the bad format. So it's easier and it's harder, I think. The easier is I know more about architecture detail, and in a simple Mezzanine, I can dig into the code and understanding what's happening in Mezzanine in the Django, and the most convenient I can do live update without assigning people to Trello to waiting for the feedback, and maybe I don't know when the website update. I can merely update the sites. I think I quite like it, but it's harder to don't code, because when you are going to handle architecture, it's not easy to hold yourself to code something, and sometimes you just should assign people to do things. I think I'm still learning to do assign, and I think this year I got some lessons. Yeah. So my suggestion is, yeah, like if you have coded before, that's best. And then so you don't code it this time, you assign it to people, and you can still understand the detail and do a live update. Yeah. So the evolution is kinda like this, I can say. So in that I fall into a computer. Alright. So this is I think the minimal viable web we are making. And I think since the website is still alive, I'm quite happy right now. So the Mezzanine is amazing, and you can see its website. I think the oversay here. And that's quite awesome, yeah. And actually, if you compare with some the Django CMS, so actually I think you are facing something simpler and what can I say? Clean architecture is not blocking your way to do your Django app, and it provides some virtual backend. Wow, what's this site? I never saw it. And some. You should check it out. I can only say right now because it is so powerful, and I would suggest have a look. Yes, I heard it from my friends suggest me have a look, and I was like, whoa, we should try it. And now the Django. There are some interesting Django part like sounds. I heard it will be killed in the Django 1.7. Actually, it will be built-in default. Maybe you don't know, or maybe you already know. I'm a pyramid developer, and this is my first time code in Django. So I'm quite surprised actually the way they can use so easy just route. I have coded routes before. It feels so routes. Should I say that? It's so convenient. I can say that. Yes. So I installed some Django sounds and Bootstrap 3, and Raven for Sentry to catch the error, and Django Celery and Django 3 mail. This two part is just like magic. I install it, and then now our website's email become asynchronized. It just become automatically delayed job. Actually, I have used Redis for that, and that's quite interesting and quite easy to do. So I won't go into the detail how to use this patch, but I will all recommend you have a look. They are, I think I like the way they provide the service. And then I think we have faced a challenge. I think Mezzanine have some difficulty on this, is doing internationalization. Actually, I think it's Django is facing this question or this issue. People have a third party. I think it's not ready to make like in the IATA and internationalization part of the models. I think that's most tough part. But in our in our case, we started mostly by separate multi-host with different languages set. This is by our chief developer Jin Ye, Ye Changqin. He made a great work for our website, and later we can use some different site to make the different Django sites to make different language service. And in the end, we use Transifex. I have quite, my speed is good. Well, as is, you saying it's a translation. It make a translation management that people can cover with easier way without. So if you use this service, you don't need to. People don't need to really check out your code and then run the translation command and edit the PO file and sample request. They simplify to like a translation service. I have some time, maybe I can do one live demo here. Yeah, this is my record article for help translating the website. So let me see the link here. Yeah, I should use PyCon APAC. Should I just log in? Yeah, it looks like so. I use this because I saw Mezzanine also use this, and Mezzanine translation, so that helped us build a quick prototype to do some translating. So you see, you can see like there's already not 100% because there are some internal management strings we are ready to do it. But mostly we are translating. So what it looks like in the end, you can see in TW. So what it is, we can see like this translate. We can click English. So it becomes sponsors English, and this part page. This content is actually manually edited by our content lead. So yes, and So if you click Chinese again, well, the same page, I like it. Right. So this part is the multi-host part, and let's use different Django side to separate the content. So there are two different page model in Django. If you want to know the detail, I can say that. So let's back to the translation. Well, I don't want to log in. I'm super late. All right. I think that's good enough. Back. And human force, because we have lots of pages need to translate. That's really hard, and that's a critical thing, I think. But luckily, we really did. I think 亮亮在这里。Yeah, I think the main contributor who helped us to do all the translation and the content, page content. May we give you a clap? Yeah. So the translation is kinda awesome because in this, the original I checked out a version of Mezzanine, the translation on Twitter and Facebook. What it means? That means share on Twitter or Facebook in China is impossible. Right. So it's hard to use it, but I left. That's excellent. And now I'm going to end this slide, and we have some related open source from Python, those things, show print, Firefox, theory, something. And we used lots of services also from Bitbucket, Google App, and our slide, and GitHub something. Well, I think making a website is, I think I didn't counting over, so I think there's still more to explore. And in the future, I have 3 minutes now. Future developer, I think, I haven't finished yet. The comments for Kali, we are going to frozen this site to HTML. We already almost finished the 2 years before, and we will separate some purpose review system by ourselves, and I haven't finished the easy. And make the easy templates, probably the mailing part, stand alone, so people can just change the template and reuse the system to just change the theme, change the layout, change the pages, and keep our proposal review app in another place. And some system upgrade, I think we are still in very old Ubuntu, so I think now I still feel amazing is still alive. Yeah, so we should going for, and we are still on, because we didn't reboot the system for a long time. We are still in HD, and we are going to SD. And thanks the Street Voice for host sponsor. Yes. So in the future, I think I will find Destiny. We'll see the next year. And then maybe Pyramid? Nah. Anyway, so that's my vision for minimum viable web. Thanks. Any question?按下去。白色的。没有啊。当做没有。
So you built the PyCon APAC this year built your own proposal review system right in the website, so that the proposals can be reviewed right on the website by reviewers. Do you plan to separate the review system from
So that's your suggestion, right?
No, I'm asking, do you have the plan to do that?
Yes, I do have a plan to require us to do that. I think that's a good idea because now there are other conferences come to PyCon say, hey, we like your review system, could we use it to review something? And we say, yeah, it's open source there, but maybe they need to sell the whole system for the PyCon pages. That might not be easy for reuse. And I think we can take the Taipei.py django workshop to provide some support on this. I'm glad to see it. Alright, thank you everybody.